coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. Just enough. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. Yeah. This one not get do with the jabba. Me, I no get time at the jabba. Dada cover my face, calling me lava. Biggie man, we know the where I money, what's it called? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and the it, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it called? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and the it, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commentate.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I did do, I did try to do on my way.
I can't come and kill myself.
Plenty survive we face just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one buy, I know one buy, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy me food, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, money, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, ride the money, and the feet, ride the nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, ride the money, and no feet. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows I'm juggling, flow like the ocean, my boat I'm paddling. Shadashi no Bella, that's my bro, my family, bows in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. But my people then go say I know one fight, I know one time, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the money, and the kids die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the money, and the kids die for nothing. Oluwabana, yeah.
All right. Good night to everybody. I'm sure there are plenty people live and plenty people that have been live today and will be going live tonight. So I do have a lot to cover. I'm going to be doing a little bit of speed talking, not too fast, but I just have a lot to cover. So let me go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the chat. And I know the other day, people were saying like they had got blocked and to unblock them, but really only maybe like 2 or 3 people really had got blocked. Most of the people, they were just getting a timeout. It was just a lot going on in the chat. And then what y'all didn't know on the other end is that when I did that live, I was sick. So a lot of times when people were up on the panel and they were talking, people like, give Shelly a chance to talk or whatever, they were actually helping me out because I was going through, you know what I'm saying, to the point till we got to the end of it or whatever. So yeah, that was that with that. But I am asking you guys to please tread lightly because No, I don't want any of you guys censored. I want you to be able to, agree or disagree with me or whomever else. You don't have to agree with anybody on the panel, and you don't have to agree with me. But if I'm asking somebody to come up on my panel, you know what I'm saying? I want to give them the same respect that they give to me. Now, if they're cussing you out, I'm not gonna tell you can't cuss them the fuck back out, because we all grown. Moderators, just be a little less light on the blocking, and less, because I heard some people was really being disgusting and out of control. If they're doing all of that, let them go. If you have an issue with one of my moderators or whatever like that, take that up with them when you see them somewhere else. This is not really the place for you to come over here and get into some type of kerfuffle with a moderator, because it really has nothing to do with me. And then also too, if you're a moderator over here for me, I don't expect for you or for me to hear about you being anywhere somewhere else talking about this person blocked this person. That right there, I don't like that. When you're mod sisters, mod brothers, or whatever you guys have going on, like whether you're timing out people, blocking people, whatever it is that you guys are doing, that you can see what's going on, because I'm not really looking on the YouTube side, but whatever you guys have going on, that needs to stay between y'all. It doesn't need to go to anybody else's page, platform. It's really none of anybody's business. The only person needs to know who's blocking who, or doing whatever. I'm the only person who needs to know that. Nobody else needs to know that information. And if that's something that's too hard for anybody to keep up with, let me know, and there's no problem. I can move some things around. Okay. So that's it for that as far as the church announcements. All right, let me go ahead and speak to everybody real quick so we can get started. Shaka, I can always not can't get your name right, but Blue say King Black. Okay, welcome. Sunny B, hey boo. Gemini Love, welcome. W Jackson, hey my boo. And I'm sorry about, well, you know what was going on today. And from the time I came in here, I can honestly tell you, I have not even been able to rest yet, but after this live, hopefully I should be able to do that. It's been a really long day. Memphis T, Swag Found, hey sis. All the smoke, is so good to see you, beautiful. All right, Mr. Lee, welcome. Oh Lord, now my neighbors want to have a party outside. Really though? What's up, Princess? We got R and Y up in the building. I will be talking about her a little bit here tonight. We got C Dupree. Welcome. Let me see who else we got up in here. We got Meow says that's her favorite intro song. Thank you. Every time I want to change it up, I still kind of like always go back to that one. We got Mo's Kitchen and Home up in the building. I'm gonna actually drop the link for Mo tonight, because I have her over here on the things that I kind of want to talk about tonight as well. And I don't need nobody for backup or anything like that, but I just like to get a person to just bring people around full circle and be like, but then we you know what I'm saying? We got DC the Purple Diva. Sis, I don't know what it's been feeling like in California, but baby, in the DMV, it is hot as hell out here. Today and yesterday, we had heat advisories. And when I say today, of all days, I had the nerve to be dressed in all black. I'm telling you, my leg is still burning from the sun coming through the window. And I got tint on a window, but we can't have it too dark. So we got MB. Hey MB, it's so good to see you. I'm like, I ain't been seeing MB, but then again, I really haven't been on here too tough. And then we got my sister, Just Krista, better known as BBW. Okay. And I, like I said, I don't know why they worried about my relationship with my sister. Okay. And okay. And then we got the beautiful Misunderstood up in the building. I've been really haven't even been able to catch any of your lives. So I look forward to you going live so I can come over and support you. We got MVP Vibrant up in the building. Okay, and don't be coming over here trying it with Vibrant, because Mo told me what took place. Under no circumstances, on no given day, are y'all going to come over here and try it with Vibrant, because you're going to automatically be swiped. Okay, and don't ask me later on to unblock you, because it's not going to happen. Don't come over here fucking with Vibrant. Period. I hope I made myself clear. Hey, 300. Hey, Lady Nika. I said fight. I know that. I know that's right. Okay. Joy Queen. Hey, good night, sweetheart. I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th. If they do celebrate it, y'all know I don't do holidays, but always having an extra day to spend with my family is a blessing, and I don't take that for granted. Jessica, welcome. Let me see if anybody else comes in, and they may at this point just make them feel welcome. We got Lady E, Principle of Pleasure, Miss Magnificent, Lavender Spear. A lot of people coming in here right now, but we already at 11 minutes and I haven't gave you guys what's up, Noble, the big one, not the little one. Don't get it confused. I just don't want to get caught up in y'all like 30 minutes later, like, girl, what's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tie? Okay. So let me drop this link, and I will end up going to it to pin it so that the link will be pinned. And I usually don't like to do that before I get into my commentary. What's up, L Blue? But I think it's just important that we just, hey, Ghetto View, that we go back over some things real quick. So I dropped the link there for Mo. I'm not really going to be particular tonight. So if anybody does hit the link while I'm doing my commentary, I don't really have a problem with that. But it's just that if anybody hits the link, I don't want people taking out what I'm saying on the people on the link just because they up here. What's up, Uncle Claude? What's up, 80s Baby and Mo Better? I see y'all all up in here. My phone's taking forever to get to YouTube. So, okay, we got the Krista. Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Hey. I don't know where Mo is, child. She might be somewhere fucking cooking. Okay. So let me just go ahead and get started. So what I wanted to remind everybody with is Mo told y'all, I believe, like, has it been a year or whatever? And Mo said, do your research when it comes to BBW. She told everybody, do your research, do your research. Everybody failed to do their research. And now it's like they want a refund. No, it don't work like that. So I just want to remind y'all that Mo told y'all a long time ago what it was. Did she not, sis?
Yes, she did. I'm sorry, I had to take it off of mute. I had to come from the back chat. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Oh, sis. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that everybody remembered that Mo did give that warning out there. So, BBW.
Wait, one more person, and Lady Nika. And James.
And Lady Nika told them too. Okay, Mo said she coming. So
James said, what James tell him? Y'all been getting the nice BBW. Just Crystal, whatever y'all want to call her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand when people flat out tell people that if you don't know, you better find out. And then later on, they sit around and act like, well, I don't get it. I like, what do you mean? What are you confused by? I don't get it. Like, you chose not to do your homework and now you want a refund. Like, I don't get it. So, oh shit. All right, so we got the message pinned up there. So Mo's coming in just a few, guys. So when she comes up here, we're gonna let her say, oh, here she goes. I forgot she can let her own damn self up there. What's up, Alexis? Hey, Black Tarzan. Joy Queen. Okay, Mo. Can you let these people? I mean, did you not tell the people? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
On multiple occasions. On multiple
Mm-hmm.
occasions, they thought because she be
So what
smiling and
happened?
carrying on. Some people don't think fat meat is greasy.
I
Jesus.
think what it was is they saw the package, girl. They saw the wrapping paper. They saw the package. They seen the prize. They seen all that, and they didn't look at the even some of the best medication you take got side effects that come with it. You know what I'm saying? It warn you against other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just confused why they didn't do their research and read the warning and the side effects and all that other stuff that comes along with effing with BBW. Now I'm gonna try to be kind of laid back a little bit on the cussing and carrying on because I have a deranged lunatic, okay, that's
Oh
lost in
boy.
love, don't have nothing better to do but to sit around and flag my videos, and then has the audacity to talk about. Now I'm not having listened to nothing she said, but the cliff notes that came to me said that she said she's a protected class. See, I keep on telling y'all, you cannot be a victim and a bully. You have to pick one or the other. And I don't
Sorry.
understand how you talking about your protected class and nobody has spoke on you. I ain't said nothing about you. I ain't thinking about you. Now, the thing is, I'm just hearing today that part of the issue was that Rico the Brat had cussed her out on my page. And to be honest, I don't remember hearing Rico cuss her out. Now he very well may have. I don't know. I remember him saying some stuff about BBW, and I was a little surprised because, as they said the day before, he was in the amen section. So that's the only thing that I remember because that really was the content. That's what the focus was. That was the storyline. That was the everything. So I really wasn't focused on nobody else that's really not in, like, they're not in the news cycle. So I'm not understanding that. But the way I look at it is that karma is good, and when you try to come in between other people's money, God will come in between your money. I don't have to do anything to you. I don't have to be who you were. I don't have to be that. But I know that I will never deal with you on any level. I don't care how many years it is from now or whatever it is, because all of what you are doing is absolutely unnecessary. I just want to know, did you go and flag every other person who talked about it? Or are y'all getting mad because she came and clicked my link, but y'all are failing to realize this is what we've been doing for years. We was on the phone 10 years ago. We was on
Yeah.
live streams 10 years ago. We used to
Yes.
sit over there on Blab. Y'all better ask James. And
Yeah.
Nika could tell you, we would be on Blab. Now, mind you, let me give y'all a little history. We only really did Blab. Well, I know for me, I only did Blab like on Fridays and Saturdays as like a little treat to like live stream with my people, because
Yeah.
Blab, there was no monetization. And back
Mm.
then, them YouTube checks was good. You know what I'm saying? And they were steady. I'm talking
Mhm.
before membership and all that super chat and all that other extra crap, right? So wasn't no way we was gonna all hang over on Blab 7 days a week and we couldn't get no money. And back then, I don't even think CashApp didn't even well, if it exists, we didn't really use it. We used PayPal back then. And sometimes we would sit on Blab for 12 hours and just laugh and what I'm saying, have a good time. So
Mhm.
nothing has changed as far as with me and her.
Mhm.
So
We would
so
leave
it,
yours and over to mine because I had that nighttime show.
yes, and we would go back and forth and up and down and stuff. And James used to come over on my Blab and hang out, and we would. I mean, sometimes it wasn't even about mess all the time with drama, but like
Yeah.
every single thing that you're seeing now, it's all old. It's all the same. Nothing has changed. Nothing. So I did find out about BBW at VS's, right? And I will say that I'm happy for my friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that my friend was vindicated. I heard some people saying that no, she wasn't vindicated because this what I heard the clip. The clip was sent to me. To me, this was not no chop and screw from VS. You know, I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, we're not little children. I mean, we all heard what she said, and we all know what it gives and what's going on. Um, so my question is, who's going to be the first to apologize? That's what I'm curious on because y'all called her liar. Y'all said she was making up stories. People try to also portray as though, TC is just so meek and nobody knows her personal business. But then we listening to, a clip from a live stream, a public live stream, where she's over there describing her anatomy. And it doesn't matter about what did somebody said because VS also, VS is in the community. I don't think that got nothing to do with anything, honestly, because everybody on VS's channel now and even back in the day, they're now all in the community, and she had no problem sharing that information to the world on a
Yeah.
public platform, right?
Excuse me.
So that was like 20, what they said, like 2017, 2018.
Yes,
So the
something.
other day, Mama Fifi was over here. RNY TV was over here. Thank you, 300. 300 said he apologizes. That's a real man right there.
Oh, thank you, 300. God bless you, baby.
Mama Fifi said she heard it before. People didn't believe her, thought she made it up. RNY said she was had known about it. I seen people in the chat calling RNY a liar.
Yeah.
Um
And I didn't get a
Also,
chance to tell you that somebody had told me they had left me their phone number and told me to call them. And thank God she did. And I talked to her and she told me everything that was played on VS thing. She was actually
mhm.
one of in the chat, and that's why I asked VS that question, to also verify that what that lady has spoken to me and to my lawyer. Well, now everybody know I have one. Was true.
Okay. Oh Lord, 300 said, what is he apologizing for? Child 300. Okay, so moving right along. Moving right on along. So like I said, Zion is one. Zion was saying she heard about it, and people was all dogging them out in the chat and basically saying that, no,
Lady
that's
Nika,
not what happened.
and look what Lady Nika wrote.
Um Lady Nika says, I said it was not the first time that it was said. I did not go further, but I agree with Zion movement. Okay, so you got it right there from the lady. The lady saying it wasn't the first time that she had heard about it, right? But
Mhm.
yet people were still dogging her out. And like I said, if people don't like the way she went about it and stuff like that, I get it, to each his own. She did give out lots of warnings. I told y'all again, the other day, I try to, intervene or whatever. That's neither here nor there. Right. So I also noticed that, people will lie on BBW. They'll say that certain things didn't happen. But then when she responds with the truth, suddenly she's exposing people. I don't really understand that either, because what is she not supposed to do? Defend herself, stand up for herself? Dogpiling ain't never been cute on any given day. Men jumping up in women's faces, that shit ain't never been cute on any given day either. And then I had heard that um because we've heard men, on here threatening to fight women and stuff like that. So I'm always like side eyeing when I see men get in the middle of women, because I think we are capable of handling whatever it is that we're going through or dealing with. And if you can't handle it, then you don't need to be on this platform. And you definitely don't need to be in this place called the beef sector if you cannot stand on your own, stand up for yourself, defend yourself or whatever. I don't even argue with people who have to run and go get help and stuff, or even people saying, oh, I've been on, I've been this and this, but I've been on the phone with the FBI. Like, you sound crazy. You
Mhm.
sound nuts.
Mhm.
And I want you to stay on the phone with whomever and do whatever you're doing. I do not care. But when it gets to be a problem for me, I will
Mhm.
do what I have to do, and I will handle that legally. Because what I'm not going to do is be spending a whole bunch of money on tickets and running all across the world. I ain't putting no Pampers on. I'm not driving in no car across no way. I ain't doing none of that. But at the end of the day, I have the right to be on this platform just like everybody else, and I should not have to be harassed because of my content. I don't harass nobody else because of their content. I don't harass nobody. Do I? Yes, you can come up in just a few. W Jackson, give me just a moment. So yeah, I don't get involved with what nobody else is doing, whether I'm with it, not with it, or not. So, not to be two-faced or whatever, um I said on Pizarro's, I said, well, where's Rodney at? Because I was just on Rodney's link the other day, went over there to support him or whatever. And so I had heard that Rodney, and again, I don't want y'all to think because I'm saying all this type of stuff that I'm just sitting here fighting her battles. It's not that. I'm doing commentary, really. But when I say that I'm happy for my friend as far as what took place over at VS's, and even people talking about her crying and stuff like that. Y'all don't know what any of this stuff may have been doing to her or what it wasn't doing to her. You don't know what she experienced by what she's seen. And even a lot of the things that people are saying, like, well, they broke up and they got back together when she knew, like, y'all got the stories all mixed up, and then y'all say it wrong. And then if she comes out here and defends herself, then y'all say she giving out, more information and more tea or whatever. So it's like, make up your mind, on what you want. But a lot of y'all just got the timeline wrong, storyline wrong, just overall just wrong. And at the end of the day, this was between two grown women who took it upon their self to be in some form of a relationship, and they chose to bring it to social media. So I feel like both women knew what they were getting into, and as much as BBW was getting it handed to her, I feel like TC was not above getting a little as well. And again, I don't have no beef with TC, but I'm just saying, TC, you're not innocent. And that's what I was saying the other day. You on here, you trying to holler at women, you over there bragging about squirting and doing all of this other stuff. So to me, and in my eyes, you're not a victim. You decided to expose your body to somebody without forewarning them or having a conversation with them, not knowing how that was going to make them feel. And like I explained to TMO, in all honesty, when my friend reached out to me, she didn't reach out to me on no gossiping type stuff. She reached out to me like a friend. She needed an ear. She needed somebody to talk to. And I really didn't want to hear any of it. But once she was like, no, we've really got to talk. And if my friend asks me for an ear, I'm going to give her an ear the same way I know that she will give me an ear as well too. El Blue says it's as if they're trying to hand down a different set of rules for Krista that doesn't apply to everyone else. Absolutely. And we definitely going to get into that too.
Mhm.
So when we talked and everything, never did she make jokes, never did she laugh, never was I laughing. Nothing was a joke, nothing was funny or anything like that. I could tell that she felt bad for her situation, but that it was just something that was just too much that she couldn't forego and be in a relationship, right? But meanwhile, TC was calling me, begging me to try to get everything worked out and for to get them back together and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So once again, you can't cry. You don't want people in your business after you put people in your business. But that, like I said, that's all I'm gonna say. But I did hear that people was getting lawyers involved and going to go do paperwork or whatever. And the only thing that I can say is I didn't hear anything about my name being on no papers, and I will expect that my names will be on no papers, because if my name get on any papers, I'm gonna turn it up, baby. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna come to court. I'm gonna turn it up. And if you think you embarrassed now, you ain't seen nothing yet, okay? Because telling something or telling your truth or your story time or your dating experience or whatever the hell it is, that's your personal. Ain't nobody lying, ain't nobody defaming nobody, ain't nobody making up nothing or anything like that. So like I said, put my name on something and see what happened. We both gonna be leaving with some money. Go ahead and pull it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And that goes for whomever and whatever. And whoever want to take it some type of way, do just that. All right. So we got that covered. And so also too, I know that BBW was saying that she was being harassed, some things was coming to her house, and that, you know, it's only one person that has her information, which I can believe, because now I'm about to air out a little bit more information. I don't know if it's been put out there, but I'm just gonna let a little something slide out. Okay, I remember when TC was telling me that she was going to put BBW on all her paperwork and her insurance and life insurance policies and all this other type of stuff, which I think is absolutely crazy for two people
And
who
I
have
told
never seen each other before to be putting
her,
each other on paperwork and stuff like that. But these are things that TC told me out her own mouth, that she was going to go handle these things and do this stuff or whatever.
I told her I
Right.
did not
So
want to go on that stuff. I was not comfortable with that. I said,
that
no, I'm
type of
not
stuff
comfortable
scares
with that.
me because I be thinking
And
they're
she,
gonna kill somebody and try to collect the money.
yes, and she was very angry. And then one time in the phone call, she said,
Don't get Oh nope, don't get that yet. I know where you're going. Too early in the game. Will it in?
okay,
Will it in? You keep
okay.
that. You keep that bullet. You keep
See,
that
I
bullet
keep
in that
on
clip for
uh,
another time, baby. I'm still holding on to bullets from 2015. I don't ever unload everything. We gonna hold on to that one,
I know I
because
talk too much.
that story is gonna remain for court. Right now, there should be no more talking about that. You can do whatever you
Okay.
gotta do on your page tonight or tomorrow,
No,
whatever.
no, I
Do your
won't. Mm-mm.
commentary and then be done with it. And anything
Yeah.
other than
My
that, we'll
sister
save
told
it
me
for
that
court.
too. My sister told me that too. She was like,
Because
"You talk too
on
much,"
top
and
of
I know
it,
I do.
yeah, because when certain things was going
Your voice went out, boom.
on, and
It's going in and out.
I reached out,
Sh-
I reached out to
Shelly,
my right eye.
your
Oh,
voice
I'm
went
going
out.
in and out. Okay, I'll be right. Okay, do I need to leave out?
No, we can hear you good now, but it had went out for about 30 seconds, I guess.
Oh, okay. So, oh, I was saying that when certain things had happened and it became alarming to me, that's when I said I need to get my right eye and my left eye, and I need to get my team in motion, because what I'm seeing right now, this is going to be bad when it gets there. And I immediately got me 2 insurance policies. So best believe that I'm sitting on receipts. And that's what I'm going to say right there. Okay. I haven't talked about who was so called threatening to get whom fired from work, but then they was coming over here playing friends with them and stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's just so many things that I could talk about that I haven't talked about. Okay. But there's no need, like when you're in a position like this, when you're in this type of position, and this is for you or any other content creator, new or old, when you're in a position like this, all you do is sit back, cross your motherfucking feet, and let shit go fly and fall wherever it may. When you're in a position like this, there's no reason to get anxious, upset, worried. You just do your thing and you keep it moving. It's just, I know that's how I feel. That's when I'm like, put my name on some paperwork. I wish you would. Okay, please do it. All right. Um, so yeah, so I made sure to give me an insurance policy and make sure that I'm protected. And like I said, it's a lot of things that have not been said, and I feel like some of the worst of the shit that could have been said haven't even been said, in my opinion. And that's just how I feel and whatever. So I heard different things that people were saying, or maybe people thought I would feel some type of way about VS helping you or whatever like that. Not only, am I happy for you, I'm also grateful to her for helping you out. I'm grateful to her for helping you out, as well as,
Yes.
other people who basically supported you during this time, even if they didn't agree with the way you went about it. People who spoke up, like R&Y, saying, well, look, hey, I heard about that. Nika saying it, Zion saying it, Mama Fifi saying it, and stuff like that. They could have remained quiet. And then I'm also grateful, even, some people that I don't, even get along with or whatever, but people like, VS,
Saying all the cash
Tracy,
apps.
that have had your, huh?
I said, can I say all the cash apps? I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, the cash apps that you got and all that, but I'm
Oh my
appreciative
God.
to VS and Tracy for having your back during this time while people been
Yes,
trying to dogpile you and stuff like that.
yes,
I
they
try to
have.
just really stay out of it, especially if I'm cool with, both parties or
Mhm.
whatever. TMO and
Yeah.
Nina, those are just a couple people that I seen. Of course, Mo Star and all of them, Wu Bang and Benz and everything like that. So I just wanted to say that I personally, because I know how some of this stuff has affected my friend, and how what it turned out to be wasn't where she was going. And, however y'all feel about it, that's how y'all feel about it. I'm speaking from how I feel based on what I know, the conversations that we had, things she could have said, just a whole lot of stuff, right? And that's just where I am with that. Um, so even though, certain people I don't fuck with, I never will fuck with. I don't have really nothing to say about them in no negative type of way. But they over there doing them and I'm over here doing me, and that's cool. I don't care who BBW fucks with. We both fuck with people that the other person don't fuck with. That's never been an issue, and it never will be an issue. I think we both too grown for that. And actually, I think as content creators, we're all too old and too grown for that type of silly behavior to even be taking place, and still taking place, in 2024. I mean, 20, yeah, 2024.
Right.
Um,
Hmm.
so I also heard, and this is where y'all listen, write this down, because I can't tell you when I ever said anything positive about a mega bus, but I'm about to say it. Okay. So I heard that VS has slid the fat neck, bald headed, black ass, broke, busted, Dicky Dyke ass bitch, right? And I was kind of happy for that too, because I said, you know what? I refuse to get a girl any motion, because she don't have none. I ain't giving her no traction. She been trying to get put on for forever. I mean, she had a show with QI and a couple other dykes on YouTube, and then she had a show with Pretty Lips. I think her name was Pretty Lips if y'all remember her. And then she left her high and dry, whatever. She was in the green sector. She was out of that. I mean, she's just been tried all over the place to try to get some type of traction, and it just has never worked for her. And I will say that, um, sad enough, it seems to me that Jay Dunn was actually and is in actually a friend to her and was a friend to her, all this time that I knew her. But the type of friend that she was, and I'm talking about the Diggy Dyke, the type of friend that she was to Megabus is talk about Megabus like a dog on the phone and call you, ooh, I wish she hurry up and get off the panel, blah, 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 doing all this other kind of crazy stuff, then smiling up in her face, and then behind the scenes, oh, I don't want to deal with her. Oh, did her like how Bill had said that she didn't want to be friends with Dogface, and how if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't be friends with Dogface, and yada yada yada. Yeah, thick neck. She was saying the only reason why she was friends with Megabus is because she didn't want to have to deal with the exposure. I put this right hand to God on my kids or whatever. But even in the midst when everything came out, Megabus, it had came out that Megabus had never talked about thick neck behind the scenes, or talking about thick neck in the past.
It's going in and out, Shelly. Your mic went out, Shelly. Okay, she'll be back, guys. Let me just say hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, Alexis. Hey, Mary Pratt. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Zion. Lady Nika. 300. Zazara. Meow, meow. All that smoke.
Sure, we're talking about the right thing. Did TC
Shelly, your
threaten
mic
you
went
to
out.
fight you or threaten you?
Shelly,
Shelly,
you
Huh?
went out a long time ago.
your mic went out, babe.
Then
And that's why I started talking.
how long I went out?
You said it came out that Megabus never talked about her, and it went out.
Okay, let me step out and come right back in, because
Yeah,
y'all
that's
ain't
why
gonna
I
ever hear me say
started
nothing good about
talking.
Megabus again. Okay,
That's
hold on.
why I
Let me
had
step
started
out. I'll be
talking.
right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay. Thank y'all. L Blue, Princess X. Hey everybody, welcome to the chat. Okay, Black. See you. Miss Magnificent. Yes, Tracy. Sean, yeah. T
Tracy was
Evans.
going in.
Yes, Tracy has been, yeah, misunderstood. Yes.
Yeah, Tracy
Lady
had me
Nika.
rolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I miss Lady Nika said. What did I say? My try for real. Hey, huh, Mike. Yeah, Lady Nika, I don't even be knowing how to accept nothing. And I did not even know how to accept the cash app. My phone was like, girl. Hey, Mo Better.
Well, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, you don't know how to accept them, but I do. I can't send y'all no heart and thank y'all because my phone got my cash app on it. The screen didn't turn black, but I will see it on my email, and I will thank y'all later on. She don't know how to accept it. I will accept it. I got a meet and greet
I
coming
don't
up,
know.
so send all the money that y'all want to send right on over here, and that would be to money sign S Hutchinson, no underscore, but S Hutchinson 01 number one
Oh
period
my
point blank.
God.
I ain't turning down a motherfucking thing for my goddamn calling. Now let me
I
get back to
even know to
motherfucking
turn it
Megabus.
down.
Yeah, let me get back to Megabus, right? So Megabus, she, as far as what I know, it appears to me that she was a good friend to Thickneck, right? But Thickneck was not a good friend to Megabus. Thickneck would be behind the scenes talking shit about Megabus. Basically, how she don't want to be her friend, but she don't want to deal with her exposing. And then she was talking about she don't like the way she dragged. That's probably why I went out, because I said something about kids or whatever. And I said, she was getting mad because she said that Megabus be dragging kids with special needs or whatever. and she was feeling some type of way because two of her motherfucking kids are slow or whatever, right? And so she felt like, you know, how can she be cool with somebody that be coming for kids that's special or whatever? But like I told y'all, I get sick of these bitches on here talking about how special their kids are. And this is nothing against no kids. I don't come for kids. I come for their lousy ass mothers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't their fault that their mama's pussies was slow and they slow or whatever. But they be like, oh, my kids is special. But they don't want to spend no time with them. Their kids are special, but they can't read cat in the motherfucking hat because they on YouTube all motherfucking day crying about how special their motherfucking kids are. And like I said, I said what I said, so who gonna be mad? But she was the type of friend to Megabus, like how Fire Marshal Bill was to Dogface. You know, Fire Marshal Bill would talk shit about Dogface. Ooh, I don't want to be her friend. I'm only her friend because of you. I don't mess with her. Ooh, she exploiting her kids. Ooh, she's lazy. Ooh, she's this. Ooh, she's that. Girl, Thick Neck was the same way. And for whatever reason, Megabus let it slide. And I'm not saying any of this for Megabus to come after her. I don't give a fuck. They can go both be married because I don't fuck with neither one of them. But I did want to at least give Megabus her I guess accolades, because it seems as though she was and you know, basically is a good friend to her, but she's not a good friend. And I'm just glad that VS, I didn't hear, but if anybody get the clip and send it to me, I will listen. I heard that VS slid her, and it's been long overdue because she keeps sticking her nose into every motherfucking thing that don't concern her. Hey, Martell, thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. So,
And she
question.
show
I had heard.
talk. I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thick neck is she don't even get no child. She's so irrelevant. She's literally been around for 10 years. She had a show with QI. She had a motherfucking show with Pretty Lips, because she had a whole dyke panel show or whatever. And I know it was QI and a couple other lesbians or whatever. That show didn't get nowhere. Then she came through. She, you know, she was dibble dabbling over there moderating for Megabus. That didn't get her no motherfucking where. Then she was in the green sector. That didn't get her nowhere. I mean, it didn't get her nowhere. And I'm just like, why is she speaking so much about BBW and TC in their relationship? Don't you and your stud got issues? Don't y'all be having problems at home? I mean, I don't really understand why y'all be having so many problems when the kids hardly be there. Don't they be with their father? I'm just saying, it seemed like you got shit that you could
no outrage when she called my pussy mangy. Ain't that talking about somebody's sexual part?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know
and
what I'm
who
saying?
told her that?
Please.
And who told her that? Okay, never mind. But I'm not allowed to say something about somebody that I was getting ready to. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, her neck ain't just thick. That motherfucker is thick, wide, it's black, and wide like her motherfucking back, and it's bald like her motherfucking bald headed motherfucking top of her head. Anytime you gotta take toilet tissue and stuff it on type of stuff it in between a track just to make it look like you got a little piece of hump to the piece of hair up the top of your head. Go back on some of them old motherfucking videos and look at her turn her head from one side to the other and see if you don't see toilet tissue or look like the tissue that they put inside your motherfucking shoes when you go buy them out of motherfucking Kmart's. Is Kmart still around? It looked like some shit like that on top of her motherfucking bald ass motherfucking head. Let me tell you something, bitch. When I was motherfucking bald, I was bald on motherfucking purpose, bitch. Sitting down here with motherfucking 30 inches shrinkage and all, plus hanging. Boo-boo. Okay. When your motherfucking house or whatever it was caught on motherfucking fire, you was in a whole motherfucking hotel minus your motherfucking children. So bitches seem like you got other things to concern yourself with versus somebody else. I'm glad that VS gave her a little motherfucking motion and a little traction today because she don't fucking have it. And bitch, you'll never get it from me. You can do 10,000, 10 billion, zillion fucking videos about me. You are less than, you will never, ever, bitch. You had a good seat. You lost it. You better hold on to motherfucking Megabus, because as far as I can see, you should be kissing her motherfucking ass. Because all the shit that you said about her, she ain't did none of that shit to you. Whether she don't want to do it to prove you right or wrong or whatever. But you know that crazy bitch don't give a fuck and will do it any goddamn way. Okay? So question, sister. I had heard that TC had threatened you. Is that true? And how is these threats? What type of threats are you talking about? Verbal threats, physical threats. What's these threats? I'm a little lost. I'm dead ass serious.
There has been threats in during the relationship. Yeah.
See, and that's why I have problems like that. Like I said, you have men who feel like because they're in the ABC community and they're gay, that they can threaten women. And then you got TC, no shade TC, but you a half a nigga. At this point, you a half a nigga. You ain't got no business fighting another goddamn woman because you got extra shit going on. You got extra hormones and all this extra strength from a man. So you shouldn't be threatening no woman to put your fucking hands on her. All right, moving right along. Is there anything else y'all have to say about that before I move on to Brian and Honest Row in the community? But I like to give you the floor. But again, I don't want them to think that I'm just having you over here to spill all your shit on my page when you have your own page. We've been doing this for years, baby. Did all this right here? This ain't nothing new. Y'all just late to the motherfucking party. Yes, I did say she half a motherfucking nigga. Now go put that on a motherfucking paper because I tell a goddamn judge, did I lie? You don't gotta like the fucking delivery, but did I motherfucking lie? I don't believe I did. Can y'all hashtag half a nigga? See, like I said, she being sweet about it. Y'all got the right one. Sis, you got anything to say? Mo, you got anything to say? Anybody?
Hell
Matter of fact, let me
no.
drop the link. And the link is pinned. Anybody got anything to say about this story before I move on to Brian and Honest Row and Jay Wilson place last night?
Child, I'm
I
gonna
just
go
want
get
to
how
say
you
thank you.
just sent me. Let me go. I'm gonna go.
I
Oh,
just
you
want to
said
say
you missed med check, Zion. You know what? Let me be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Bitch, I ain't took no medication all motherfucking day. I missed the fucking 10 o'clock medication this morning because I was running goddamn late as always. I couldn't sleep last night. Up and down, back and forth. Okay, I got out of here, went where I went. It was hot. Had to drop my car off. All of a sudden, the window acting crazy. Okay, my phone going off at the car place. Med check. Missed that motherfucker. 10 o'clock came around again, but I was over there at Pizarro's listening and didn't take my medication again. Fuck it. I take this shit tomorrow. Motherfucking med check, bitch. The only thing I took is a couple goddamn Percocet. Now who mad? Bitch, and I'm looking for a motherfucking Valium. Do anyone got one that they could send to me that ain't mixed with motherfucking, what's that shit called that the motherfuckers is dying from?
fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Do anybody got a motherfucking volume that ain't mixed with fentanyl that they could send to my motherfucking P.O. box and send that motherfucker urgently so I can go pick that motherfucker up Monday motherfucking morning? Bitch, my nerves have been in fucking shambles.
Jesus.
Shit.
I
Everybody
just
got stuff they going through. Everybody got stuff they going through. But I gotta go through my shit and be here with my fucking friend while y'all beating the fuck up on her. And TC, I fucking told you, bitch. I told you. See, I done called you a fucking bitch and I said I wasn't gonna fucking come for you. I told you. If I have to choose between you and her, bitch, it's gonna be her. But what you was doing, skinning and goddamn grinning, smiling and carrying on. Babe, please send me some. Lord, have mercy. If I
I
wasn't
just want
married,
to
I
say
probably,
thank you
if I wasn't
to
married, I'd probably turn a trick for it at this point. Shit. Like, I need a
I,
goddamn value in my life. Okay.
I just
What
want to say
happened,
thank
y'all?
you to, I just want to say thank you to everybody that have supported me and stuff and has been encouraging me and all that great stuff that you've been doing, because there was a couple of times, y'all, I just wanted to shut this down, but I know that YouTube is my place that I go to keep me upbeat with stuff that go on in my regular life, my real life off of YouTube. And but thank you guys for all your support. I'm not going to do a video tonight, but I will come in tomorrow because there is some people I want to do a special thanks to. And then until further notice, after I give a nice thank you and talk to you guys on tomorrow on my channel, um, I won't be saying anything more until, okay? But I just want to tell y'all thank you tonight because I've been a little overwhelmed uh, with everything from VS because it has just been
Yeah. I
overwhelming.
mean, I know VS is not no scary bitch. Don't get me, well, I did call her Scary Susie. I guess I did give her that fucking name, didn't I? But well, anyway, when it comes to YouTube and her saying what she need to say and do what she need to do, she's not scared to do it. But I really have to give her credit because she didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? She could have
Right.
stood there and let them people continue. I didn't have no receipt from the past. Only thing I had was people in my chat saying, well, we heard about it. We heard about it, but nobody wanted to believe them. But see, when you have receipts, you do less talking. That's why I don't do a whole lot of talking, because when you know what you know, and especially if you're sitting on receipts, your receipts does all the talking for you. And, VS really, she did a big one today on your behalf. You know what I mean? So I would be a
Yes.
fool to sit there and tell you, to not be appreciative or whatever like that, because I'm even appreciative. I don't like bullying. I don't like to
Mm-hmm.
see people getting ganged up on. Even when me and Nika would go through stuff back in the day, and you know this, when too many people would get involved, I would come out and wave the white flag. I've never been a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then to see men getting involved in it and all this other kind of stuff, nah, I
Yeah.
ain't with that. So, for
What I had
that,
told when I got that receipt with people the other day, I said, "Oh no, I don't do stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. Whatever is going on with somebody else and that person, y'all keep that with y'all. That don't have nothing to do with me. I don't do things. I don't get up on panels and start up a panel and 10 of us get up there and run down I don't do things like that. I come on a person one on one by myself and I talk about whatever our issue is and go from there. But I don't do I don't do things like that. And
yeah.
again,
So I'm personally thankful to VS for what she did
I told her
um
yeah. And
today.
that's
I
another
really
reason
am,
I
because
thank
it
God
was
for
just
our
too much.
friendship. I thank God for the type of friendship that we have. Like I tell so many people, Shelly and I, we don't have our friendship. It has something to do with YouTube, but not to the point where we're running each other's lives and we're twinning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're not
no.
twinning as
Mm-mm.
far as who we support on here and who we hang out with on here. That has nothing to do with our friendship. And I thank God because look at this situation on today.
Or if somebody fuck with you, I gotta go get some other people. Oh, the army, we're all coming to get. No, like what? Who that? Like we grown, we fucking grown. Like we are grown, grown.
Yes.
And I really suggest it's high fly time that some other people start growing up around here, because a lot of this shit it's really giving silly. It's giving ridiculous. A lot of y'all looking really crazy, and even more, you're looking weak, because only
Mhm.
weak people gotta link up and click up and do all that other kind of crazy shit. I've never respected anybody that gotta get a posse together and do all that other kind of crazy nonsense.
Right, right. So I'll be doing a video on tomorrow and
I will be
then
right there to support, and we can
thank
get
you.
back to some of the stuff we were already on here doing, laughing at,
Yes,
having a
right.
good time. I get my life just like anytime that you know, whether Nika has been on my platform or I've been on her platform, I enjoy her company. It's just something we just have a good time and we just vibe very well. Even shout out to TMO. I was over at her place today. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I really
Yes.
had a good time. I was so into me and her conversation, I forgot I was live, girl. I thought I was on the telephone with one of my friends. I was like, yeah, girl, yeah,
Saying
So
that she on, I hurry up and click that doggone button. And I was like, oh my goodness, but I had to take a little break. I didn't even know she was coming on. I was like, oh my God, I miss my girl.
yeah, and Rico, if you in the building, if Rico the Brat, you in the building, please drop down because I'm telling you, I usually will listen to my videos when they're over, right? Because I always like to listen for like if there's something I could do to change or fix the sound or this or that or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
because I've been having so much going on, I haven't had time to do any of that. And I'm like, I don't, maybe he did drag, but I don't remember him. Like, I just remember him saying something about you. And I will also say this too. Some people did rock with you and rock with me. They were feeling some type of way too, because they felt like people were coming over to my page to dog you out because they know that me and you are cool, trying to cause some type of, contention or whatever. And I was like, well, that
Mm-hmm.
can't happen, and it won't happen. But I always tell people, regardless of how I feel about you, they don't have to feel that way. This is our relationship. It has nothing to do with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
it really has nothing to do with that. But if the subject is you, like right now, we're talking about you, TC, da 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 da. So if somebody hits the link right now and they say to you, well, you know what you did was dead ass wrong, da, 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 I'm gonna let them say what they want to say, and you know how to handle your shit. You can defend yourself. I don't have to say anything, because
Right.
this is commentary and we're giving the commentary. But when the commentary is not about you and you're not the subject, similar to what they try to do sometimes on people's pages when you're not the topic, and then they try to come and get it popping and shit like that. To
Right.
me, that's just wrong. But I don't have a problem with anybody can voice their opinion just as well. If I'm on your page and I'm telling my story about something that's going on in the streets or whatever, somebody can have a difference of opinion. Like,
Mm.
what type of world would this be if we all fucking agreed or felt the same way or like the same fucking people?
Right.
I don't get it.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Y'all know now that I done asked for a Valium, honey, they gonna all try to kill me. They gonna be out here searching for fentanyl and shit, sending it through the motherfucking through the fucking PO box. Child, we got her now, bitch.
God. Hey, Benz. Hey, baby.
So,
Hey, Swag.
hey Vince, what's up? You up? Army strong, baby. So, I do want to get into right quick because I said I had a lot to cover. It's an hour, and I don't want to hold y'all all night. But so last night, I don't remember what the hell was going on. A high and oh, I know what happened. I was over at Pizzas, and that's when Megabus came back there and put that information in the back chat or whatever. So anyway, I had went over Jay Wilson, so I was over there being messy or whatever. But when I really started listening, it really was a good conversation that him and Brian and Honest Road was having. Rebel, shout out to Rebel, he was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Sparkle and everything like that. But when I was listening, the first thing I said was, wait a minute, didn't Ro and Brian have private conversations and things that was going on? And didn't Brian bring that over to Jay Wilson's to come and tell everybody about what was going on? I'm like, what's the difference between that and what BBW did with TC? Wasn't she sharing some stuff they was going? Because it sure sound like that's what was going over at Jay Wilson's place. So I'm like, it's two men and they
Mm-hmm.
talking about, sizes and this and that and sitting in the
Mm-hmm.
bathtub with vinegar. And I didn't know that the vinegar can shrink your butthole up because I don't take it in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm surprised how many women over there didn't know that old school trick with the vinegar. I thought that all the old school whores knew about that. You know what I'm saying? I thought everybody 40 and up knew about when them niggas is hung like a horse. Afterwards, you go sit in the bathtub with the vinegar, and that shit just fucking goes right back to a number 2 pencil. Oop, I forgot I didn't take my medicine. I'm talking too much now. So yeah, I was just like, okay. So they was talking about all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, so what's the difference between that and this? So my friend's minding her business. She talking to somebody. They bam, look at it, playing around with it, and ooh, look what I can make it do. And then
Your sound went out, Shelly.
I had a dick in a pussy. I be, huh? I went on again.
It had been in and out, but you back.
Do I need to leave out?
No, you
Okay, I'm
back.
back. Oh, okay. So I was saying I didn't feel no type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? I even said I had a cousin on my father's side that was born that way. I don't feel no. I was like, I was telling them the other day, I'm like, shit, I'm low key jealous did it ain't me. Could you imagine if I had a pussy and a dick? I could fuck the shit out of myself. Like fuck this and sleep all fucking day. I don't gotta be worried on my husband when he gotta get up the board to go to work. I ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on vacation and maybe he ain't coming with me this time. I can go here take, you know what I'm saying? I could take care of myself. I could like what the hell I need a man for? I'm just saying. So I'm over there and I'm listening to this or whatever with Ro and Brian. And it just sounds to me like there are feelings involved. And I said, once again, these people ain't get enough of these YouTube relationships. But I was thankful for the in the motherfucking news cycle because I was so over this TC thing or whatever. So I was just here for the, to hear the shit. But then, so let me say this before I even go any further. As far as Brian leaving from the hospital, I feel like this. Nobody should really be sad about that because you can't care more about a person than them caring about their self. And I think that's what Brian has to know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to care more about you than what you care about yourself. I mean, doctors, they take an oath to try to help you, save your life and, preserve life and all that other type of stuff. But at the end of the day, like they're not going to fight you to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want a 5150, then they will give you a motherfucking, they call it booty. I think it's called booty juice or something like that. They give you that needle. Okay, I'm telling you from firsthand experiences, Purple Zone, okay, they will give you that motherfucking injection, and bitch, you don't know shit, but you wake up the next motherfucking day in that motherfucking room that look and feel like a motherfucking jail cell. Get into it, bitch. You will not shade me on no motherfucking mental motherfucking health. Absolutely, you will not. God damn it. So what I got bipolar. Some of y'all got bipolar too. You just haven't been diagnosed. You just ain't taking your motherfucking medication like I skipped mine today. Okay. You wake up and it's cold in that motherfucker. You ain't got no sheets and shit because they think you're going to wrap the bitch around your motherfucking neck and hang your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, they ain't going to fight you to stay.
No.
So it looks some type of way.
Yeah,
when you leave.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why my purse is motherfucking closed. And that's why my heart is cold like ice. And I really don't be falling for the okie doke every time somebody come with a motherfucking story with some shit. You know? Baby, Joy Queen, they will give you a couple blankets out the warmer, but you could take 30 of them motherfuckers and stack them bitches up to 30 more. And 50 more and wrap it around your motherfucking neck and you're going to be colder than a motherfucking girl. Coldest. The lady was over there today talking about how you had cigarettes around at the crazy ward and shit. I said, I don't know what type of motherfucking Purple Zone they be at, but bitch, Purple Zone where I'm at, you can't even get on a motherfucking elevator without a motherfucking key. Try to escape if the fuck you want to. You can't open the motherfucking windows and shit. That's where real crazy motherfucking bitches go at, okay? All right.
You can't even have a hairbrush and a comb, child.
Girl, they give
Uh-uh.
you a little motherfucking, you know that little fine tooth comb that they used to give you when you was in school for picture day, and they know damn well your hair nappy and a motherfucking can't go through that comb.
Yeah,
They give you a little
yeah,
fucking comb like that, some chapstick to make your lips more motherfucking chapped. Bitch, you ain't got no phone in the motherfucking room, ain't no motherfucking internet. So all that
no,
live stream so much you don't want to live and shit. No, you ain't doing none of that shit in the motherfucking purple zone. Okay. They'll show you what it's like to talk that crazy shit. Your ass being there forever. What's up,
yeah.
misunderstood?
Hey, ladies. I don't think you saw my question in the chat. Krista, what
Oh,
time
I'm
is your
sorry.
live?
I'm in my own fucking zone. I ain't even looking at shit.
It's
I done
okay. You know
forgot I'm
what?
I'm over
live
here.
once
I be trying
again.
not to
I'm
cut her
just going
off.
on and on.
And
I be trying not to cut her off.
I know Krista, what
I'm
time
sorry.
is your
I'm just in
live?
my own
Your
zone
time,
today. I'm
and then
feeling some type of way.
is your live tomorrow?
Wait, what happened,
Uh,
babe?
We're people are asking. Well, on my end, what time is the live?
yeah,
They're asking me, and I don't know. For
yeah.
Krista, she said she's going live tomorrow. What time is your live?
I was thinking about doing it about 6:30.
Oh, because if
So
you want
that's
to, I can always end this baby, and you can go ahead and fire that motherfucker up, and we can leave right from here and go clean cross over the fucking there and keep the clicks and the views
You know
going.
what?
And
I still feel really emotional right now, guys, and I don't want to be
oh,
on there
okay.
crying. But
okay.
I'm still overwhelmed about so much.
Everything.
I am.
All right,
I
love.
am.
You guys hit your just hit subscribe to her if you're not subscribed. Those that are in my DMs, and hit the notification
Yeah.
bell because she's gonna go live when she feels like it. It's just like that with her.
No, it'll be about
Yeah.
6. It'll be about 6:30, 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be good. Yeah,
And that's what
definitely.
time
I'm
zone,
actually going
Krista?
to schedule it.
Is that Eastern
Um,
or where are you?
the Eastern, yes.
Gotcha. All right, that's
I
what I
hope you
came up
go on
for.
StreamYard so we can come up there and support you because I think
But
it's important
everybody
for
don't get
people.
it too. I could go like afterwards, but everybody don't get it.
I listen, girl,
Okay.
listen. The only
Huh?
people that ain't getting it is them trolls, girl. I keep telling you that. Yeah, you don't care about them people. The people you want to get it, the people that want you to come live, they gonna be there tomorrow to hear what you gotta say. You ain't nobody
Okay.
gonna miss it. And
Okay.
at
And
the
I
end of
know
the day,
that
the people,
about that time because I'll be leaving that's after I leave my mom's on Sunday.
yeah, the people who
Okay.
support you can come over. Like people need to know that you're not out here by your fucking self either. You have support.
Hmm.
Yeah, you do. You have support, and you might.
I
People are
see
gonna
that
want to
too.
talk to you tomorrow, so you might want to listen to Shelly and drop your link. All
Okay.
right. All right. I'm
Okay.
gonna drop it to the chat. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you.
You can stay up
Thank you,
here,
guys.
girl. Just stay up here. We hanging out.
Okay. I'm gonna go on mute.
Um, Zion, I don't know if you heard me. I did mention your name. It was nothing bad, but I was just saying that you did speak up the other day and say that
Yes.
the stuff was already out, and people were saying that you was lying, and they was trying to say R&Y was lying, and everybody has been vindicated.
Hmm.
Um, via VS. So, like I said, I'm really happy for my friend. I'm just that type of person. I want my friends to be happy, content, and all of that. So I'm really happy for her. So yeah, I was over there listening to Brian and Honest Row and everything, and then I had to think back to a time that Honest Row was hanging out with his friends. And at the time, Megabus was saying some crazy stuff over there, and I was like, "Why is she doing that?" I don't think his friends know that he's in the community and everything, because they didn't seem like they knew whatever was being said. Like I forgot exactly what it was or whatever. So
Yes.
I knew early on he
Jackson
was
know,
kind of
Shelly,
struggling.
that they put
Huh?
my channel. Can you just let W Jackson know that they did put my channel in the link earlier? I'm the Just Crystal lady. Right before
Oh
you asked
yes.
the question, Jack. Yeah, right before you asked it, they put it about 10 comments up. They had put it. I'm sorry, I just
Yeah.
am.
Zion, yes, you have. You've been, yeah, your stamina is amazing. Okay. So I appreciate that. Yes, DMV. Ooh, let me not forget about the DMV thing too. I'm gonna touch
Yeah,
on that in just a second because I forgot that. So let me just
I'm
say
gonna
this real quick
remind
about
you.
Brian
I'm
and
gonna
Roe.
remind you. I'm gonna remind
So
you.
I think it's a bad idea for content creators to be trying to date each other, but people are grown and they know what they're doing. And if they do decide to date or whatever, the beef sector will have content like we have content right now about everything that went on yesterday. I didn't know that Honest Road was 38. And I know a lot of people was telling him, take your time, take all the time you need. And, that's right. He has to do things at his own pace. But I do think 38 is really not young. 38, like you almost 40, and that's not young. And it's actually, I kind of look at it, it's kind of sad to be that age and not really be comfortable within yourself, who you are, your sexuality, the fact that you have friends. And I'm like, do your friends know you're gay? We never really got around to that yet, and this and that. And I'm just like,
Oh,
whoa, like,
really? Wow.
that. Let me tell you, that live Jay Wilson had yesterday, I'm sure he had more than one, but the one I'm talking about from last night, it was like in the wee hours, like 11, 12 o'clock last night, that was going on around that time. That was a
Hmm.
really good live. And if y'all didn't see it, of course, Ron P, he's the VIP with the timestamps. He has the timestamps and everything in the comment section. So y'all can go over there and kind of look at the timestamps and see, what was going on, and like, check up. But like, it was a really good live because I think it was a conversation that needed to take place. It was really, really good, but I didn't really see much of a, like, they were talking and saying that um this one had told this one their penis size and they were intimidated by it, but then all that was told to another party then on a public platform. And then Honest Road came over. I guess, to me, the way at least I took it, and I didn't catch the whole thing, but the way I took it, or the way I heard it or saw it, it looked like Honest Road didn't know that Brian was going to be doing a tell all. And I just didn't understand, if your friend,
Oh,
me personally, to me, if you're friends with somebody and y'all, flirting or doing whatever else is going on the back end, why was it necessary to come and tell us all? Now, granted, we listened, but what was the
yeah.
difference between that? All the people that were so upset about BBW, they was all ears in the chat yesterday in adding suggestions.
Mm. Oh, wow. Well, there you go again. It all
Friend,
depends
stop.
on.
You didn't do anything wrong. You are welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. You know, um, so yeah, I thought that was just quite something else. And I think it's a conversation to go further. If you guys haven't checked it out, or y'all want to talk about it, whatever, I would like for y'all to check it out. And well, 38 is young but not young. Like, I mean, I have kids in their early 30s, right? So to me, they're young and they're kids. Anybody younger than me, to me, is a kid. But to me, 38, in my opinion, is a little old to not really be for sure about who you are, and not really to be comfortable in your own skin, which is not his fault. And I think he suffers from like a certain level of social anxiety, which can also damper, like, like meeting people, or opening up to people or whatever. But I just feel sorry for anybody that just cannot live their life, and because like I said, Honest Road made that video saying he hates being gay. I've heard Brian say things similar to that before. When Honest Road did his video, like I was saying yesterday, that was the saddest video I ever watched in the beef sector. I'll never forget that video he did. And just to
Mhm.
think that at 38, he's not really living his life for fear of whatever. Because if he's not telling people, maybe it's certain like little locker room talk that he's hearing people say, and that makes him like apprehensive to like be open or whatever. But also, if you want people to accept you as who you are, I think you do have to also kind of surround yourself with people in the community, because you can't be just around constant straight people all the time and expect for them to understand, respect, be tolerant. I mean, look how much things I said today that people will say is homophobic. You know what I'm saying? So, straight people just not going. I mean, sometimes they not even gonna take the time to say the proper pronouns and stuff like that. So, I think if you're
Right.
in a community, you need your community.
Yes. That's what it's there for, to support you. Yeah.
Yeah, Rebel was given some good. I really loved his input, and whenever this is discussed again on a panel or otherwise, I think Rebel would be a great person to have on the panel. And to be honest, like even um with Honest Road talking to people, I mean, I'm not gonna tell anybody who they should talk to behind the scenes or whatever, but I've seen different things that have come up, and Rebel hasn't came out here to expose, private things that people have confided, in him. I think he tries to give the best advice he can give through his experience. And I think everybody wants him to just, come right out and live out proud and stuff like that. And everybody moves at their own pace,
Right.
but and I mean, his friends probably very well might know he gay. I mean, even though he haven't told them, maybe they just picked up on some things, on their own. And chances are your friends is probably curious, if nothing else, because you know what I mean? Like, not saying they have to be, but I don't know. I just think overall, Honest Rose seems to be a really nice um person. But I mean, all his business was getting put out here yesterday, but then when he started explaining something, it was like, nah, I didn't say that, Honest Rose. I didn't say this and I didn't say that. And I was like, see, this is what happens when you come out and you tell a little bit, then the person got to come and tell their side or defend themselves or straighten out the story. And then we hear a little bit more. Queen of London said Honest Roll lied. Oh. Oh shit. This thing moves so damn quick. They said him and Brian was sexting. Well, I did catch something like Brian had said he had gotten hard or something, and the nurse came on and maybe he was embarrassed about it or something. But to me, how can you get hard if you're not attracted to the person? You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have like I said, I wish I had both. I don't have a peen, but but then again, I know sometimes niggas they should have get up to any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hang on, let me interject something. You can still have a reaction if you're attracted to someone or not, because there has been situations in R word cases where they were asking, well, how come the woman reacted a certain kind of ways, because the body will still react to stimulation. So I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But I understand what
What's
you're
up, my
saying. So yeah.
DMV sister up in the building? Thank you for coming over. Yeah, it was a lot going on yesterday. I'm telling you guys, and I don't loosely say, hey, go check out something, but it was a must watch. And I was mad that I had to get up early in the morning. So I'm like, man, I got to get up off this panel. But it was something I even went up there for a little bit and was giving my opinion. And I was talking about a couple of videos. But see, Honest Row has been around for a long time, but a lot of people haven't been watching him the whole time he's been around. You know what I mean? Some people started watching him when he started getting some numbers. But Honest Row, I've watched Honest Row when he's had just like 10 or less people in his lives. So a lot of these things that I'm talking about, these people don't know about it because they were not around. They weren't supporting. You know what I mean? Yeah. So ooh, yes. Let's get into because we almost at an hour and a half, child. So I had was over at TMO's and BBW came up and she was starting to explain something to me, but then I had got a phone call. I had got a phone call and I had to basically, leave the live or whatever. Let me just make sure this is can't stop in the box. All right, hold up. All right. Can't stop, is that you?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Shelly. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Yeah,
Um did you
I
have
just
something to say?
came in, so I really didn't know what your live was about. But I
Oh, you
just left.
probably need to get down the red ball.
Well, I will, but woman, I'm old. I just came up to say, I don't have anything against just Krista. I don't have
Uh-huh.
anything about Brian. When I go on people's panels, which is not a lot, I'm a mental health and cardiac nurse. So I just be offering my opinions. I'm not trying to down anybody or anything like that.
Well, I mean, I haven't said that you have, so I'm not for sure if there's something else going on that I don't know anything about.
No, I'm not sure, but I just came up
If
here
you worried
because
if
I
they
know.
told me that you said that I was crazy, I got the message. But it's okay, honey. I know how to treat you. I pay you dust. But go
Okay,
ahead.
so I said I felt you were acting crazy. I didn't say you were crazy. And then when I came up there, when you and View was going back and forth, I was just sitting up there for support. And then View cussed me out for no reason. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, but she did
No, you
apologize,
came
but
up
it's
there
like,
because you had been on ZX panel calling me crazy. You called me crazy. I went
okay,
back to the
so,
clip that was shared with me. He called me crazy. You called me crazy. You
okay,
came up
so,
there with View to prove another point and say some other stuff.
and see,
That's
that's
it.
the problem that I have. Everybody wants to attack me because I'm his moderator. And I just don't understand that. And just Krista, you were over there and we treated you with nothing but respect.
That's not
Okay,
true. I
you
was not
going
at
you
Now,
going in
ZX.
and
Queen
out,
of
ma'am.
London has a question, and I think this is a valid one. Queen of London says there's a lot of mental illness. I'm a fucking whole mental fucking case. Shit, y'all should see my goddamn files and the shit they got written around that motherfucker. Sometimes I read the motherfucking shit and wonder who the fuck is they talking about. Okay, they say Queen of London says there is mental illness around here. All of this particular sector has medical and disabilities or a struggle. Why do you feel it's right to diagnose people? You are picky and choosy. So she wants to know, like, why, why even go around and try to diagnose anybody when we all got a little something going on with us? You know what I'm saying? We all suffer from a little something something. And if you worked in a psych ward, then I'm not saying something wrong with you, but I will tell you that most of the psychiatrists and stuff I've seen, something wrong with all them motherfuckers. They even on medication. Even my fucking therapist telling me all the pills and shit she the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? They all on some shit, whether they got problems or whether it be because they around a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers and that energy be transferring over. I don't know. You know.
Well, the only thing I can tell you, Miss Shelley, is when I worked at the psych hospital, that was probably 20 years ago. I got vested with the state of
Yeah.
Michigan, And I've been a
I figured it
cardiac
was 20
nurse.
years ago because you thinking that you can have cigarettes up there on the purple zone. That was before people was doing crazy stuff. Now you can't get on the, you can't smoke no cigarettes, you can't have no vape, you can't yeah, I mean, you did say about the telephone, the payphone. They still got the payphone, but you don't got to put no money in it. You got to dial a couple numbers, make a call out, and the calls is recorded, and they listen on them just like jail calls. And the phones get cut off around about 11 o'clock at night. How do I know? Because I try to get my goddamn calls in before the goddamn phones go down.
Shelly, what I
And you
was
can get
trying to
all the juice and soda and fucking crackers you want all around the clock. You can have yogurt in jello. You just go right in the refrigerator and you can help yourself. And they give you them bomb ass peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, the crustables. Yeah, girl, they hand those out like around by like 8, 9 o'clock. You know, when they be doing the shifts every 15 minutes, everything okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but at the facility I worked at 9 o'clock every 2 hours, they could get cigarettes and $5 credit because it was a store on the first floor.
Girl, that don't
So,
sound like the purple zone. That sound like the damn maternity ward you talk about. I don't know no
no,
purple
it was
zone
a
like
psych
that where you
unit.
getting credit and shit like you in fucking Atlantic City.
Nope, it was a psych unit. And they would go down there and spend their money at Bud's place. And they always told us if we walked in a room and guys and women were having sex, just leave them alone. I was on the unit with the psych patients 65 and up. On the other floors, it was
So
the
they had you with
homeless
the
people.
senior psych people.
Right, but they had been, I don't know if you're familiar with Eloise in Detroit. But anyway,
Mm-mm.
they had closed that one down. And some of those people had already been locked up 30, 40 years. So they just put them in another spot. And like I said, I don't have nothing against Krista. My apologies if you thought that I said you were crazy because that's just not me.
You know what,
And
Lori? You just brought me back to something. You're right about that. Shit, 20 years ago, you could smoke inside of restaurants. 20
right.
years ago, I believe you could smoke on the plane. Can't stop you stuck in time, boo. Let me let you pause your brakes right there. We're gonna get back to that because that's some 20 year ago business. We can still talk about it, but we're gonna put that on hold and we're gonna get into what's going on in 2024. This meet and greet.
Right.
So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this as kindly and politely as I can say it because I already said it before. And in case anybody misses it, I want y'all all to hear it. In case y'all hear it somewhere out in the streets, y'all can pass the message and y'all can go ahead and motherfucking cash this check. Okay, you're gonna get from me. There are no refunds to the meet and greet. I don't care what the reason is on why you need a refund. I don't care if your mama's dead. I don't care if you're in a hospital. I don't care if you had a change of heart. Business is business, okay? You cannot buy an iPhone and go back up there to Apple talking about my stamps didn't come in this month and now I need some money to buy food and Apple gonna give you your money back. Okay, S Hutchinson is a business as well. Okay, and when I said meet and greet $200, which by the way I was definitely shortchanging myself because bitch I looked at myself in the mirror today and said bitch you need to be charging people at least motherfucking 300 bitch to sit with you. Okay, so anyway, for the deal 200 it's no refund. So I don't care what the reason is, why you can't make it, why you won't be coming. When people asked about security, I told everybody there will be no security. Okay, I said don't start none, won't be none is what I said. Okay, and I said if you want to fight me, the only thing that I'm asking you to do is wait until I get done eating my expensive steak, my mashed potatoes, because I already got it, figured out what I'm gonna eat, my greens, mashed potatoes, my steak with my A1 sauce, and I'm gonna have me some Ciroc mixed with orange juice, right? So if you want to fight me, give me an opportunity to eat my food, because I'm gonna end up going to jail, and I need to have my last meal need to be good anyway. So let me get my steak and my liquor, have me a couple edibles, and then we can get it popping. Okay.
You
So
won't be as
other than
long. I got your back. I got your back. I'll be getting you out. Don't worry about that. Mm-mm.
yeah, like so other than that, I don't know what to tell nobody. If anybody can't accept, the L Blue said right here, you made it. Hold up, where L Blue at? L Blue said you made that very clear from the beginning, and thank you, L Blue. I also thank you for your contribution, because L Blue gave a deposit and she said I cannot make it. She said, but if I cannot make it, take the $100 and y'all can spend it. And what I did, I asked my Judies, I said, what y'all want to drink? What you want, wine, champagne? Because the $100 that L Blue, I'm gonna go to the liquor store and I'm gonna get some, some drinks with that, and courtesy of L Blue. That's what I said. So all this other stuff where suddenly people got issues with people and all that, it ain't got nothing to do with me at all.
Right.
Period.
That's right.
So if people want to start filing claims with CashApp or the FBI or the president or whoever, whatever it is that you feel that you need to do, but you had to get it in blood or tap me on my shoulder. Like if you already paid, you have the itinerary. So if anybody wants their money that bad, they can come to me and personally get it.
Mm-mm.
I hope I
Wow.
made myself clear. Who, and that's what I wanted to know. Who would pay to fight? Because I know I'm not trying to spend well, at least with the amount of money I already spent, then to sit in jail when I have not only a bed at home, but I
Hmm.
didn't pay for Airbnb.
And who can't hold? What adult can't hold back their feelings
For
until after an event is over? I mean, if you can't be on your best behavior until after an event is over, I mean, that's so silly. That's just, it's silly to even mention it. It's silly to even talk about it. Like you got to have like a child like thinking mentality. I mean, because only a child say, "Hey, when I get to this place, I'm gonna beat so and so up." No, adults will sit there and, okay, you stay over there and I'll stay over here, no problem. You know what I mean? We're both here to have a nice time, and that's it. I mean, it's
yeah, I mean,
just
I
so
didn't hear no
silly.
threats or anything to anybody or anything like
I didn't
that.
threaten nobody.
And
I didn't threaten no one.
yeah,
I
I
don't
mean, I
think
kind of see where things are going. I've been around for a long time, and I mean, game recognized game, and so we just gonna repeat again. There are no refunds. Everybody's welcome to come. Nobody has been disinvited. Um, everybody who has paid to come, and matter of fact, even if you had a change of heart and you just been sitting back thinking, you know what, I got a feeling that motherfucker gonna be lit than a motherfucker. Go ahead and pay your $200 and come on and come through. You might end up seeing a good goddamn show. I don't know.
Mhm.
Well, I think what happened, El Blue, in the beginning, um, everybody was cool with everybody. And
Right.
then some things had changed since then, for whatever reason. And so now it's kind of like, well, I've, whatever it is, I don't know. All I know is there's no refunds. So there's no reason for me to even really go over this again. There's no reason for me to get my blood pressure up. I ain't going to do that, lose no sleep, none of that good shit, because I ain't refunding nobody nothing. I don't care what the situation. I don't give a damn if you don't have no food in your house. You won't get back this $200. Not for me.
No.
Yeah, because I've already paid out, spent a lot of money, and gonna be spending even more money, and it just don't work that way. I was clear about it because I don't have time for all of that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on. What do you mean can't stop? You just said you don't have no problem with nobody. And you said you don't have this. I would never travel with you people. Who is you people? Who is you people? I'm confused. And how rude. How
Wow.
rude. Are you mad because I corrected you on some stuff? Ma'am, it is 2024. Nobody's in hospitals smoking cigarettes. Nobody's using, matter of fact, they hardly even use change in vending machines. You got to use, some vending machines, yeah. Well, most of all of them do take money, don't get me wrong. But vending machines now, you can use credit cards and Apple Pay and
Sure
all kind of
can.
other stuff. So,
Sure
ain't
can.
nobody putting quarters in pay phones and stuff no more. Like, that was a long time ago.
Girl, it's so bad that I forgot. I had somebody that had owed me some money and had gave me $10, gave me a five and five singles. I'm so used to not using cash that I had got to the one store and my thing had went over and I only had brought, had a certain amount on, with me. And I was like, damn, I only got this amount on this card. Shit. I said, I'm going to go. I said, put this back. And the guy and I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. I put back down inside my wallet. I said, give me my stuff. I said, I got some real money here. And the guy said, what do you mean by real money? I said, some dollar bills. I said, I don't even use like real money no more. Everything is like I pay all my bills online. I, because you don't go into actual places to pay bills anymore. Um, everything is done right through your phone and stuff. So it's like when you go into the store or something and you paying for your groceries with you swipe everything. So it's like, I'm so used to doing everything, with my card. I'm like, damn, do I do anything with cash anymore? Like regular cash, you know?
Yeah. But you know what? I get on my kids because the younger generation, I don't know about y'all kids, but my kids feel that they don't need to have bank cards because they got their phone and I got my phone and I can
Yep.
do this and I can do that. And I said, look, you never know. Like, we went to Smoothie King, because I don't know if they still have it, but they was having like the $5 Fridays or whatever. And
Hmm.
Destiny went in there and then she came back out and was like, the this computers was down or whatever. And she was like, I don't I don't carry cash. And I was like, how many times have I told y'all about
Yep.
carry some cash? Like, always
Yep.
have at least two different types of cards. Make sure that they're
Yep.
not with the same account. In case there's an issue at the bank with one account or whatever, you
Mhm.
have another one. And make sure you always have a certain amount of cash on you, because she's like, but what am I going to do with cash? I was like, you never know. You might gotta, let's just say, call AAA or something. You might want to get a driver a tip or whatever. Or,
Right.
um, your car, something could just happen and whatever, like the system is down or
Hmm.
whatever. So I think everybody should carry or at least keep a certain amount of cash in their wallet for emergencies.
My dad's wife was just telling me that the other day. She was like, I didn't told you, Krista, to keep. I'm like, okay, mom. I said, but I had a few in there. I didn't want to tell her I had spent it at the store. But she's like, I keep telling y'all to keep y'all a few real dollars in them wallets and stuff. Y'all gonna get enough of that stuff. I was like, yeah. It's so bad
Right.
now. You go to hand kids money and they be looking at the dollar or the money like, what is this? Why is you giving it to me? They just want you to
Girl. And
do
don't waste
everything.
your time giving nobody no dollar no more. Let me tell you,
Oh,
went to
girl. Mm-mm.
Taco Bell today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And $30 at Taco Bell. Since when?
Hmm.
Like, it is crazy how everything is like just
Girl.
through the roof for just the least little stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, I live by keeping me some cash on me. I'll keep me some cards, but I'm gonna keep me some cash, especially traveling out of the country or whatever, because that's even worse, because you get over there and then your bank freeze your card or something because you done made some transaction or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't know, or your bank may, lock your card, and then they might be texting you and you could be out of range, or what I'm saying, you don't have Wi-Fi or whatever, and it's just
No good. Mm-hmm.
Mo, who over there starting some shit?
Girl, these streets is
Yeah,
on
I don't.
fire right now.
What gets me with people. Wait, I know this motherfucker ain't in my motherfucking chat. I know this summer bitch ain't in here. I know if she is in here, can somebody immediately, because I've already unsubscribed, can somebody immediately take her to the trash dumpsters or the nut house? Can somebody take her to the purple zone? Matter of fact, okay, we have a motherfucking patient who is motherfucking loose.
Oh, see.
Oh, she isn't. Oh, I seen W. Jackson acting with the name, so I'm like, is that who he saw? I don't see her, but is she in here? Cause
These streets is down ringing with me in your name. Folks out here
okay,
cussing and everything.
easy money, yes, the purple zone. People think it ain't a real place. Indeed, it is. Call the hospital and ask them about the purple. Matter of fact, some of y'all need to call and tell them you need to visit the purple zone. Let them come get you. They'll come pick you up too. And they'll give you that walker. Oh, okay. W. Jackson. They'll get you can hit the link. They'll give you that walk of shame, honey. Whenever the police gotta come get you, they make sure the cop cars make sure they park way, way down the road. So that way they could take you in front of all your neighbors. Yeah. Rodney, I was talking about you too, Rodney.
Hey,
Let me
Rodney.
go. Oh, okay, W. Jackson, no problem. Let me go ahead and back it up and tell you what I said, Rodney. I heard you was laughing at BBW getting dragged or whatever. And I said, what happened? I thought Rodney was team BBW. What happened? So I was just asking. I was saying you could come up, W. Jackson.
Who I get dragged by now? Gee, good Lord.
I don't know. That's what I heard earlier. They said Rodney was laughing like a hyena. That's what they said. And I was like, what? I said, I thought him and BBW was cool. I said, but I don't know. A lot of people been flip-flopping, so maybe. But like I said, I really don't want people to take this the wrong way and think that I take it like personal to heart. Like some of the stuff that was going on, it was a bit much. And even it was affecting other people who are supporters of the channel as well as BBW. Like people, they was seeing what was going on,
Mm-hmm. They must have said something real funny, and Roddy was like, "I can't help it. Damn, forgive me. This shit is funny as fuck."
Ronnie, they said, I think they said something like, let me get it correct. I think they said Ness was doing it and you was laughing. Yeah, you want your camera on?
Sometimes she tell a comical story, I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe I got this story wrong. I might need to look back on my phone. It was a lot going on. Hey, boo, what's going on?
Hey, first of all, I apologize.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Can I talk?
Oh no, you don't have to apologize. It was just I thought she was in here, and I thought that was kind of weird.
I thought somebody spoke to her, and then anyway, never mind. I apologize. We're moving on. Anyway, Shelly, I apologize that I missed you yesterday. I had a lot going on yesterday. I had a lot going on today, but I'm so glad I caught you.
Oh yeah,
And
you
also
you got another tab or something open because you got some terrible feedback.
Oh, I apologize. Let me you want me to go out, try to fix it and come back in?
Yeah, maybe leave out and come back in. Just make sure you don't have YouTube still open.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, that's the only reason why I muted you, sis, because I thought maybe that would help to get rid of some of
Okay.
the background noise. 300 said a hyena. 300 said a dog-like African mammal with four limbs that are longer than the hind limbs. Now, Lord, what happened? Well, I don't know, Ronnie. They said you was in the amen section, Ronnie, but you know they stay trying to wrap you up, Ronnie. So I don't know. They could have been lying on you. That's why I had to ask. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe everything that they say about you, Rodney. I really don't. You know. But I do know you get the cackling and everything at times too. You know. Because Rodney then Rodney then bossed up on him. Once upon a time, Rodney would be copping please and this and that shit. Now Rodney just be giving him the business right on back, child.
No, that's right, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have to unmute yourself. I can't unmute you.
How's this, Shelly?
Okay, it seems like it's okay. It
Okay.
seems better.
I'm gonna have to talk quiet. Can you hear me? Because I'm in a quiet neighborhood. I'm in my neighborhood's real quiet.
Yeah, I don't want to call the police when you talking about they see it. You know, because they always say the black man fit the description of some shit that was going on, and then we gotta pull and get some money together and get you out of prison and everything because now you locked up over there in that white people neighborhood on Beyonce internet acting crazy in the B sector. You know what I'm saying? You know, they
And I've been
already after
acting.
me calling the FBI like I'm supposed to be motherfucking scared. What the hell the FBI supposed to do to me? Screen record this shit and tell the FBI I said fuck them and the police. Now who mad? Not me.
I
Mm-hmm.
I dig it, Shelly. And look, I've been acting a whole ass this whole month, so I gotta watch myself. And full disclosure, I'm right there with you, Shelly. I was diagnosed with bipolar 20 years ago.
Oh,
Got
okay.
help. I got help. Didn't stick. And 6 years ago, um, and I tell a story on this. I want to be expeditious because I don't want to take up a lot of your time. But how I actually came to meet you actually. Um, but back in 2018, I went to a real spiral, and I kind of like withdrew from the world for 4 years. I was a teacher for 26 years, and I
Oh
had to
my
go on,
God.
short term disability, then long term disability, and then eventual retirement. I do get a full pension, and then
Oh, don't tell
find
them
out
all
like
your
a year.
business, honey. They be trying to take your pension check away from you. You know what I'm saying?
They're
And then
not
your
taking.
check be gone. And in case I need some bail money, you won't be able to put up $5 or $10 towards it. So don't let them know all the business, boo.
Okay, okay, I won't. But they're not gonna take that. But anyway, and then a year later, I was diagnosed with
Oh, you started breaking up just as you said that. A year later, you was diagnosed with what now?
mood meds. I call them mood meds.
Moodiness?
No, mood meds. Then change your mood.
That's a disorder?
No,
Do you mean
those
like
are the
mood stabilizers?
yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, like Zoloft.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's yeah. And you know, everything don't work for everybody. It took me. I mean, for me, this is a battle. I told people I've been dealing with 20 plus years. I mean, I took my first psych medication. It was because my first diagnosis, 20 some odd years ago, was depression. So the first thing that I ever had taken was Paxil, but I didn't like the way it made me feel. I felt like a zombie. I didn't have any
Me too.
emotion or
That's how I was
feeling.
with Zoloft at first.
Yeah, I was just walking through the world like whatever. And I was like, nah, I mean, I don't want to hurt 24/7, but I also don't want to be numb to the point that I don't have any emotion or anything
Yeah.
like that.
And they made
And
me take that during. They made me take Zoloft during the day when I was teaching, and I just
oh
felt
my
just like you
God.
described, like a zombie. And I said I couldn't do, but they said if you could take it at night, but you would have vivid dreams, and that's exactly what happened. So I got off of that.
Maybe
Mm.
that's why my dreams be so vivid. I thought it was post traumatic stress dreams. I don't know, child. But, you
Hello.
know, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
But it is helping.
Yeah, that's why I'll always and forever, whether I talk about it jokingly or serious, and actually while I'm speaking about it, I'm gonna say it again. I think for this whole month, I'm gonna try to remember, when I can to um remind people about the program I was telling you guys about the other day, the Mark Cuban pharmacy program. You guys can look it up. If you have a second device or whatever, you can look it up, bookmark it, so you can come back to it later on. They don't care whether you have insurance or you don't have insurance. They help with, medication, and you can get it at a cheaper rate through them. They even have a program where you can get it for free. I don't think it's income based. Maybe for the free medication, maybe it is income based. I'm not for sure. Somebody shared this information with me. I looked into them. They showed me the receipt, and they had got like a 90-day prescription, and they paid $11, and that was out without any insurance or anything like that. He feels that people should have access to quality medication regardless of whether they can afford it or not. So, I always like to share gems with you guys that I think can help y'all or help your family, because
Good
we are
stuff.
here for the mess and the bullshit, but I think we should also be trying to grow as a people and also learn something. So, you going to bed, Mo? Yeah, so Mark Cuban pharmacy program, and you can go under it and you can look up, like if you have diabetes, you can go click diabetes and they'll show you all the diabetes medication that they have, and you go through it like that or whatever. So I just want to thank you so much, Vibrant, and um all the smoke. Y'all be so on top of it. Those have been our moderators of the quarter so far for the Army, and I truly appreciate y'all. I couldn't do it without y'all, honestly. um but we had 2 hours. Mo, don't go nowhere. Stay your ass up for a couple more minutes. In case I gotta talk to you backstage about something. But so I do want to give y'all the floor to have your final statements or anything, sis. Are you done talking, sis? As I ain't know if it's some things you want to get off your chest, or you just want to wait for. I think wait till tomorrow. People don't need to know
Yeah.
how you need to feel. Write down your feelings tonight so you don't forget nothing. Put it in your
Okay.
journal, and that way when you come through tomorrow, you can cross that shit right up off your. You ain't got to be angry or mad. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because
And I'll be
you've
there to
been
hear it.
vindicated.
Thank you, Jackson. Thank you.
Yeah, be right there to support it, and we can come over tomorrow to support and do
Okay.
that fire up that stream yard so Zion.
Her voice went
But
out.
anyway,
But
but I'm sorry.
no, I just wanted to let you have your for you to say a final statement, W Jackson, because we're
Okay, I'm gonna
gonna
say a
end it
final statement.
wrapping
I'll
it
be
up. So
quick, and I'm gonna get down. But anyway, 2018, I was just from the world. I came across Shelly. Actually, it had nothing to do with the beef sector. She was talking about mental health, and that got my attention. And I would listen to her lives talking about. Actually, I think they were previews about mental health, and it was a lot of good stuff, and it really helped me. And I didn't even turn on my TV for a year. I just listened to Shelly. And then one night, how I got introduced to beef sector, Shelly went off
Mhm.
on Jay Wilson, and I mean, she was so calm about it. I mean, so calm. That voice, that silky voice. I mean, she slow walked them.
Oh,
And it lasted like I think like 17 minutes. I used to go to sleep to that. That's how
oh,
that's how much I love. I think and Shelly, please forgive me. I might have recorded it, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But that's and
uh-oh.
then of course I came across
no, it's
Preseed,
fine.
and I
You
came
recorded
across
me and Jay Wilson used to we used to battle. We had some good
yeah,
beats back in the
y'all
day.
did. But I will say this: I have a lot of favorite content creators, and it seems like none of y'all like each other at all. But I'm not gonna disrespect anybody's panel. If y'all go each other and I'm there, I'm gonna just duck for cover, and just when y'all are done, I'll come back. Cause I'm not having. I enjoy the beef sector from the sides. I've been in the cloud since 2018. I just jumped down. because I have another favorite content creator that I really rock with heavy, and I actually made an appeal to her in a video, and I really hope she sees it.
Well, I got a concern right here. Are you on your meds? Because are you telling me that the URL to your page say Peter the pussy eater? Do
Yeah,
y'all see that? Or is it
yeah.
just my eyes? I'm like,
No, those are not your eyes. That is true. I I'm a Q dog. I'm an Omega, and
oh,
my line
okay.
name is Nasty Kwame, and because I got nasty habits, and that's another story.
Okay. Well, we gonna have to fucking get back to that one another day because I ain't never seen nobody with the damn URL name like that, child. I'm like, wait, what? Child, what in the world is going on here? Okay, finish telling your story. Are you done telling your story about the 2018 and everything? And Jay
Shelly,
Wilson,
you know I
Jay
love you,
Wilson.
and I had the utmost respect for your
I
husband.
love
I
you
like the
too.
fact that everybody knows he exists, but they don't know anything else about him, and that's how it should be. And I have the utmost respect for him. But Shelly, damn it, if you weren't married, that's all I got. Bye.
Watch it, watch it, watch it. All right, my son, my brother-in-law. Watch it.
And
Y'all
the
don't know
thing is,
about
my
him. We know
husband, he don't
about
really let this stuff. Yeah, he know my
him.
husband know I ain't going nowhere because ain't nobody else gonna deal with my crazy ass but him. He don't even want to tolerate my nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have nothing
Oh,
else to say, babe.
DC Purple Diva says she's a Delta W Jackson. So I'm sure right now somebody else is live and there'll be, another party to the party to the party to the party. Um
Girl,
but
girl.
yeah, I'm gonna vibe with my sister for a little bit and talk to her a little bit. And of
Mhm.
course, the 1K private group, y'all also know if y'all need to hit the backstage or whomever or whatever, y'all more than welcome to do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this music. Anything you want to say in closing, sis? I want to give you the final words to say anything you want to say before we go. It's been 2 hours, but I have enjoyed this live. I hope that you guys have been enjoyed by the live today. I feel like I covered a lot of news today. I think I might need to start doing that like once a week, just doing a whole
Mhm.
wrap up from everything I
We
seen
said
all goddamn
before
week,
we was
child. Because
gonna
they don't,
do it. We said before we was gonna do it.
yeah,
We
they
had a good
ask.
time. Yeah. I just want to remind everybody to pour into them that pour into you and to pray for everybody so that everybody is prayed for. And welcome everybody to the army. Bye, guys.
Yes, absolutely. Army strong, baby. All right, I love y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some outgoing music. I feel like I really was in rare form today. So I feel like it's only correct for me to leave out with some motherfucking matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all the back to back because y'all get mad when I don't do fantasy. So we're gonna have about 7 minutes of music. I'm gonna start off with the go-go and then I'm going to fantasy. Okay, so we're gonna rock out. I ain't never want to copy off nobody, so I ain't gonna say find no seat and throw your ass on a circle. That's what you do when you can't get your ass up out the motherfucking chair, bitch. We stand up and motherfucking dance, okay? And pull up your pants and do the rock away. A lean back, a lean back.
Hey, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Black Crown, I get a little happy when I see you. What, baby? When I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Francine, I get a little happy when you party with me. Well, guess what? When I see you, yeah. Hey, Jay, hey, Randy, I get happy when you party with me. Guess what? When I see you, yeah, yeah. Hey, Cole, I get a little happy, happy when I see you. What? When I see you, yeah, yeah. Listen, fellas, I put your picture on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. And my stomach is a pain. See you walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand, but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? Anybody can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. Wish on a star for a sign. That's the reason why. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, see you. Hey, Marlon, you sexy boy. Hey. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, fellas, listen. I scribble X and O's on my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself up in the zone. I get nervous when you call. Say I'm not home. See your face. I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah, I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. Was on a star for a sign. That's the reason why. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. See you. Marlon, so sexy boy. Oh, no. When I see you. Listen, something now is taking over me. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna run, I'm just gonna stand here and see. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. See you. Said you're so sexy, boy. Yeah. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, Fox, hold me down, listen. Well, guess what? When I see you, yeah, yeah. Hey, sweet Sunita, hey, get happy when you party with me. If you need, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Tony, I get a little happy when you party with me. Hey, Tim, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Marlon, I get a little happy when you party with me. Hey, Jay, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Nico, I get a little happy when I see you. What? Hey, when I see you, yeah, yeah. Hey, Playboy, I get a little happy. What? Happy when you party with me. Hey, hey, when I see you, yeah, 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 yeah.
Wait a minute. Look. Hey, well, that's 669. Damn, you fine, girl. Just give it to me one more time. Get low.
Get low,
Get low.
get low.
Get low.
All my ladies.
Get low.
Kill a man, no. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, well, light, I lie. Me, I know the lie, oh. Not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy. Can you even imagine what is going on inside? Is this reality? Oh yeah, 'cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, na, na, na. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you in my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you to find me, I know the liar. See now only you in my head, oh. Yeah, only you in my head, oh. See now you the cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me I know the liar, my me I know the liar. Only you in my head, only you in my head, oh. See now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me I know the liar, my fantasy. See now only you in my head, only you in my head, oh. See now you the cause confusion in my head, oh. Me I know the liar, I know the lie. Only you in my head, oh. Yeah, only you in my head, oh. See now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Me I know the liar, my fantasy.